back to my channel. It's your girl Gigi with Gigi Loves Beauty 2, and it is time for another Shop My Stash. Oh, I'm really sad I gotta put this makeup back, but let me show you really quickly what I have in here. So on the top, I have smaller palettes, stuff for my eyes, brows, primers, eye primers, liquid shadows, that sort of thing. And this is my complexion drawer. So what I decided to do was with the Flower Beauty, I pulled the Flower Beauty and the Beauty Bakery powder that I pulled. The other one, this is the translucent one. The other one that I pulled is a little dark and the Fenty was a little light. So I just took both of those powders and I put them in this little container right here so that I can use them mixed together. So I did do that. I might just keep this little bottle in here. I did take out the Juvia's Place foundation because I just wasn't using it, but there's all of these. I think I'm gonna keep my Pat McGrath blushes in here because I don't feel like I used them enough. I was using a lot, the LYS. I had a lot of fun playing with all this black on makeup, y'all. And then, so this one is mascara. I did switch out a few mascaras. So I have 6 in here that are open right now. I know that seems like a lot, but I have a lot of mascara and I like to cocktail my mascara. So there's that. And then this drawer right here has all of my larger palettes and the lippies. I think I'm finally going to take out Miss Danessa and give her a break for a little bit because I didn't really use her last month. But I pretty much was using everything else. So let's go ahead and get this stuff in here, put it in my basket, and then I open everything up so you can see all the color stories. We'll do some quick reviews and then move on to the next. Couple of things really fast that I'm gonna keep in. My Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia, the Brow Freeze, which I got in a BOXYCHARM, and I love this stuff, y'all. This stuff is so good. Plus, I want to use it before it goes bad because I heard it goes bad quickly. And I'm gonna keep in my eye primer. I pulled in my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I learned that the Glam Light formula works better over a drier primer, so it works really well over this primer. So I'm gonna keep that in, and then I'm gonna keep in the Juvia's Place eye primer in the shade 2. Only thing I don't like about that is because it's tacky. It doesn't really set down, so I have to set it down with a powder. So I set it with this Maybelline powder. All right, let me get all of that stuff on the bed so you can see the color stories. Here we have everything laid out so that you could see all the color stories. I got my setting sprays, which I actually really enjoyed using these 2 setting sprays, especially this one. This is a good little setting spray. But switch it all out. There's a Juvia's Place, the LYS Cream Blush, my favorite shade, favorite formula, the Pat McGrath. I actually changed my mind. I'm gonna put them back because I'm making a commitment to myself to switch out makeup. There's a bronzer, Juvia's Place blush. This Fenty, I love Fenty and Coco Naughty, but it's getting hard pan. And I had to put tape on it to get the hard pan off. I don't know why that's happening. If you know why, let me know. And a couple of new additions. I bought this right here. Do I have a flash on or something? Hold on a second. All right, I figured out I had a flash on. I didn't mean I had a flash on, y'all. A couple of new additions. The LYS, this is their setting powder in Faithful, which is dark. I do like it, but I think it's a little deep for me right now. I think this will work better for me in the summertime. Fenty powder, the Juvia's Place. I love these cream stick LYS bronzers. Amazing. Amazing. Here's my liquid highlighters. I also pulled in this Becca Moonstone highlighter. I had this set aside for my makeup kit, but I just wasn't using it. I have a different icy highlighter that I like to use in my makeup kit, so I wanted to pull this in. I found this at TJ Maxx as a cool tone highlighter to go with the Pat McGrath palette, but that's all of that. Please do not look at me. I look busted. Make sure I don't show in the mirrors, please. Okay, here are the complexion products right here. Like I said, I put back the Juvia's Place because I just wasn't using it. And I did also pull in Sephora Best Skin Ever because this is a really good, just like everyday concealer when I don't want a no makeup look. There's the primers and there are all the palettes. I'm trying to make sure that I don't show myself in the mirror. Eyeshadow. So, yep. It's all going back. So now I'm going to insert the slideshow. I did 12 looks. Two of the looks at the end are with the Juvia's Place Warrior palette, which was not a part of my original palette, Shop My Stash, but all of the face makeup pretty much was, or a lot of the face makeup was. So enjoy the slideshow, and then we'll move on to picking new makeup from the drawers. I just wanted to show you, before I don't put these products back right away. I put them in this basket, back in this basket, off the bed. And then when I'm done picking all of my new makeup for the month, then I go ahead and put these back so that I don't end up being tempted to pull for the same thing, okay? So, random Bruce check-in. He's laying right there. All right. If you haven't seen any of my Shop My Stash videos, these are the armoires that I use. This is the furniture that I have all of my makeup stored in. It is exclusively dedicated to makeup and beauty products. And I like to pull my eyeshadow palettes first, and then I build the rest of the Shop My Stash around the palettes. So I'm gonna start up here. And I did switch around some organization once again. I took all of my cream blushes out of the drawer because I just felt like it was looking a little messy. And so I'm gonna pull a couple cream blushes out of here, but for now I'm just gonna set that to the side and let's work on the palettes. So first palette I'm gonna pull is one that I got in a subscription box. I think I got this in BOXYCHARM last month. This is the Beauty Bakery Proof is in the Pudding palette. So I'm gonna pull that one. I also want an EBH palette. I want, nope. My grungy green goodness, the infamous Subculture palette. I'm gonna pull that. I've got some plans for that. I also wanna grab my Nomad Juvia's Place palette, and I think those are the only 3 palettes that I'm gonna pull from up here. Okay, on to drawer number 1. This drawer has my smaller eyeshadow palettes, eye primer, pigments, loose pigments, glitters, liquid shadows, all that good stuff, and liners. I never pull liners in my videos. I always switch them out as I need them. So let's go over here. I'm not gonna pull any mini palettes, but I do want 2 of these single shadows that I just picked up from Mora. These are I think they're called their shadow pots, if I'm not mistaken. And I have 2 shades here. This one is called Literally, and this one is called, they're the Star Show Shadow Pot. That's a lot. Say that 3 times fast. And this one is in Showtime. So I'm gonna pull those 2 because I wanna use those. And then in my sparkly things over here, I'm gonna grab this one also from Mora. This one is in the shade Green Paradise, I believe. Take my glasses off. All right, what is it? Yeah, Green Paradise. We're gonna pull that one. And then I also want my gold one. I think it's this one. Yeah, Gold Star. And then I also want some of my glitter liners. I want the green and the gold. And I picked these ones up from Amazon. So I think that's all I'm gonna pull. Oh, actually, you know what? I do wanna try this liner right here. I got this in, I think, Ipsy. And this is a brown liquid eyeliner, and it's in the shade Americano. I don't use brown liquid liner that often, so I want to pull this and try this. All right, on to drawer number 2, which is my Big Daddy eyeshadow palette drawer. So let's pull some fun things from this drawer. So I'm going to start over here because I want to pull some old stuff and some new stuff. So I have this little 6-pan duochrome and multichrome palette from Gourmand Girls. This is the Galactic palette. I want to pull that. I believe I wanted, do I want one of my, let me pull this out a little bit more. This drawer is getting really heavy. Do I want to pull the Canyon palette? Because I haven't used this one yet. So yeah, let's give this one a try. And what's the other one I wanted? No, I'm not gonna pull any Pat McGrath this time. Oh, I definitely want my little Curated Z palette because it's got some beautiful blues and greens in here for St. Patty's Day. So in here, also it's got a black shade, which I need a black. So it's got, these are from Terra Moons, these two shades right here. This is an Ofra single. This is from Terra Moons as well. These two shades right here from Glam Shop, and that shade right there in the middle is a Divina multichrome. So there's that. I'm trying not to pull too many palettes, but y'all know how I do. Oh, I also want, I haven't used this in a long time, the Flower Beauty Jungle Lights palette. I want this to go with the Subculture. So that's a companion palette. And then I also want a Nomad palette. Yeah, this is the Fire and Ice, Iceland Fire and Ice. I love this thing. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I'm gonna pull that one. I'm trying not to repeat the same palettes that I pulled last year. I was gonna pull one of my Hudas, but I think because I'm gonna go for the Canyon palette, I'm not gonna pull one of the Hudas. So I think I'm just gonna pull one more palette and then I'll be done with palettes. I'm gonna skip over here because the other palette that I want is in here. So last month I had the Michaela Part 1 Glam Light palette. This month I want to grab the Michaela Pot 2. I did recently use this in a video, but I want to pull this and play with this some more because these shades are gorgeous. So this is going to be my last palette, and now we can move on to the rest of the categories. Here's the color story of the Michaela Pot 2. Is that not the perfect palette for St. Patty's Day? I feel like I got all my green bases covered. So there's all my palettes once again, and yeah, very different from what I pulled last March, and I wanted it to be. I didn't want to repeat myself, and I've got some older palettes that I haven't used in a while, and I've also got some new ones sprinkled in here, so I am satisfied with that. All right, let's pull more makeup. To drawer number 3, which is my complexion drawer. I love how organized this is. It may not look like it's organized, but I like how it's organized because it's much easier for me to find stuff, okay? So for foundation, I'm going to pull the Makeup Forever HD Skin because I haven't used this in quite a while, and I want to play with that again. Let's put that over here. And I also want to pull a new addition to my collection, which is, I broke down and got the Il Makiage foundation finally. I used it once and I really liked it. The concealer, they sent me the concealer too, but I did not care for the concealer, the shade nor the formula, but the foundation I like. So we'll pick that. And then I'm going to pull 2 from here, and I'm going to go with my Revlon. No, not that one. There's one that like has use in it already that I already have open. I think it's this one. I hope it's this one. That's a shame, y'all. When you have so much makeup, you can't tell what you use and what you haven't used. Okay, that one is still sealed, so that's a brand new one. So it's got to be this one. Yeah, so I'm going to pull these two. I like to mix these two together. This is the Revlon Photo Ready Candid foundation. I have the shade 440 Caramel. I feel like I'm caramel in every freaking thing. So that's what I'm going to do for foundation. And for concealer, I'm going to go in with an oldie but goodie. And I do want to try to finish this. The L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear in 410 Almond. I don't know if you can see. This is almost done. So I want to finish that. And then I'm also going to pull my Candid concealer to go with the other 2. I want one more concealer. Do I? I think so. What about, oh wait, hold on. Where is it? I just had it. Milani, yep. Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is a brand new one. I just opened this. So this is a holy grail. I love that one. We'll stick with those three. And then so this over here are concealers that I use for like brightening and highlighting under the eye. And then these are concealers and complexion products that I use. It's like liquid bronzers and contours. So I'm going to pick this one. This is the Ulta Hydrating Foundation in Deep Neutral. I found this on clearance for like $4. So I'm going to use that as a liquid bronzer. And then I'm also going to pull in a liquid contour. Same concealer, but this one is in the shade 425 Chestnut. Now let's pick some setting powders. So for under the eye, I want to use the Makeup Revolution baking powder in translucent. I have the one in lace, and I've used this one quite a bit, and I love it. But I haven't tried the translucent one, so I want to try that one. And then over here, since I have the Makeup Forever foundation, I'm going to pick the Makeup Forever powder right here. And then I wanted one more powder. I think I wanted a pressed powder. Yeah, right back here. This number 7 powder. It's in translucent deep, and I just picked this up. So I want to play with this a little bit more because sometimes those Revlon foundations can pull a little bit light. So I think this will be a good setting powder for those foundations. Okay, now let's move on to drawer number 4. Drawer number 4 just has my mascara. This is on my unopened mascara. Lip balms, lip treatments, lip masks, all that stuff. I've got extra brow products here. All of my brow products are here. And then I have some specialty highlighters and my liquid highlighters. And y'all should be proud of me. I have been going through every aspect of my collection and decluttering. I know it doesn't look like it, but I have been decluttering and reorganizing, and I'm happy with how it looks. So for brow products, I actually want to try this right here. This was a recent find at TJ Maxx. This is the Hella On Point Ultra Fine Brow Pencil from Give. This is Gwen Stefani's brand. It's in the shade 6, and I found 2 of them for like $5. So I'm going to try that. And then I also want to try this. I have seen this all over the YT, the NYX Thick It, Stick It Brow Mascara. And I have the shade Espresso, which I really love. I have other stuff that's in that same shade. And then for liquid highlighter, I haven't thought about what I want to pull for liquid highlighter yet. I think I'm still kind of butthurt about this LYS. Like, I just got this and it looks like it's empty. I don't like that. Let's go back with the Wet n Wilds, the ones that started it all for me. They started my obsession with liquid highlighter. Let's move some of these out of the way so I can get to them. All right. So I'm gonna pick Halo Goodbye for an icy one, and then I'm gonna go with this one too. Go with the Glow for like a bronzy liquid highlighter. Now for one of my specialty highlighters, I'm gonna pull back in the Nabla Skin Glazing, and this is in Lucent Jungle. This is a beautiful like goldish type highlighter that I think will go really, really well. Like, you know, I love to wear green and gold together, so I think this will go really, really well with some of my green. Before I go into drawer number 5, I want to pull some liquid blushes. So liquid and cream blushes. So I'm gonna pull all 3 of my Merits. These were sent to me in PR, and I did do a video on these. These are 2 of their newer shades. So I have the shade Fox, and I have the shade Persimmon. And then the first one I ever received from them was this one right here, and this is in Mood. So I'm gonna pull all 3 of those for my cream blushes. On to drawer number 5. This is my bronzer, blush, and highlighter drawer, powders. And I've got, well, anyway. So I have the liquid and cream contour, so I'm not gonna pull any cream bronzers from here, but I do want this. I'm gonna try this again. I don't want to turn it around because I'll be on the camera. This is from Iconic London. I got this in a subscription box. I think I've only used this like once or twice. It's kind of red, so I'm hoping that using it over top of the other one will neutralize the redness. And then I'm gonna grab a bronzer from my nose, which is going to be Wet n Wild What Shady Beaches. So I'm gonna pull another powder bronzer because just in case I don't like how that one looks on me. But I wanna go with one I haven't worn in a while. Let's go with this one. CoverGirl, this is actually a foundation powder that I use as a bronzer. CoverGirl Full Spectrum Matte Ambition. This is in Deep Cool 1, and I use that as a bronzer. So let's go with these options for bronzer. Because I have 3 cream blushes, I'm gonna pull 3 powder blushes to go with each one of those. So first one I'm gonna pull is this Kylie one, and We're Going Shopping. And that's a bronzer. I want this Cover FX in Spice Cinnamon. Y'all, is Cover FX going out of business? Like, that's such a shame if they are. And then I'm gonna pull one from the drugstore, my affordable option. What do I want? Do I want Milani? No, I already have Spice Cinnamon, so I don't need Coco Felicita. I need like a cool toned. Actually, I think I'm gonna pull 4. I'm gonna put 4 blushes because I want like a cool tone blush too. Oh, that's Coralina. That's really bright. Bella Rosa, also very bright. Really bright pink. Do I want Coralina? Let's open up Spice Cinnamon. There's the Cover FX and the Kylie. So I just want to make sure I'm not picking the same type of shades. I think I'm gonna go with my Physicians Formula Butter Blush in Spicy Mauve. And then I want one of my blushes from Dollar Tree, but that looks like it's kind of similar. Those look kind of similar too, if I'm being honest. So I got a cool tone option. I'm sorry, I don't take it forever to pick a blush. That's kind of different. Yeah, let's go with this Maxi blush right here from Rimmel. And it is in Wild Card. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm good for that. Highlighter. I do have one powder highlighter from Nabla, so I'm gonna use that, but I also want to use some highlighters I haven't used in a really long time. Plus I want a pencil highlighter, so I'm gonna go with one of my Maybelline Master Chromes, and there's a very specific shade that I'm looking for. No, it's not that one. I think it's gonna be, nope, that's Topaz. Actually, do I want Topaz? I might want Topaz to go with that liquid highlighter. But the one I'm looking for specifically is this one right here. This is $2.50. So I'm gonna grab those. I think I want one more highlighter. Actually, you know what? Where is it? This highlighter right here from Essence, Pure Nude. I rarely ever use this, and this is going to be a good option for when I have to go to work and I need a very soft everyday highlighter, so I'm going to pull that one too. Yeah, I think I'm good with these. Go over to the second armoire. I already picked a palette from here. Let's pick some primer. I'm going to go with one I haven't used in a long time, which is going to be this one right here from Too Faced. The Hangover Good to Go with SPF. I'm gonna pull that one, and then I also need one for a mattifying one, and I'm gonna go with this right here, the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. So those are going to be my primers. Next drawer right here is face palettes, and sorry, I'm trying to get out of here so you can't see me. So for face palettes, I'm only gonna pull 2 out of here. The reason why I pulled so many blushes and highlighters is because I'm not pulling any blush palettes. I'm gonna grab these 2 palettes right here from Hourglass. These are the Ambient Lighting Volume 2 and 3. So I'm gonna grab these 2. These are new additions. I bought these with points. I only paid $7 and some change for both of these palettes. And so I wanna pull these and try these. I already know I'm gonna love them because I love that one. So you can see my lash drawer. That is my lash drawer. I pull lashes as I need them too, so I don't pull lashes on camera. But that's what my last drawer looks like. Let's go on to lippies. Lip liners is the other thing that I pull as needed. And as you can see, I don't know if I've showed you this before on camera, but I decluttered and reorganized my lip liners. So now I have all of my ColourPop liners over here, and every other lip liner that I have that's with another brand is over here. And then my Stilas are here. So let's pick some gloss. I'm gonna go with, I haven't used these in a while, the Sephora Gloss Collection. This is in the shade Strut. It's like a clear with, and it's got some gold like sparkles in it. Let's go with that one first. And no, I don't want that. Let me grab one of these right here. This nude. A More Shine from Milani. And what is this called? Tenderness. Let's grab one of those. So I have 2 from that bin. Let's grab 2 from this bin. Let's grab a Morphe. Let's grab a Morphe. Oh, Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea Gloss. Let's try that too. And do I want another Morphe? Oh, it's so hard to make these decisions on camera, y'all. You know what? Let me go with this Mora one right here. Gloss Affair in the shade, oh God, I can't see that. Coral Beach. That's a very small writing. Let's go with these 4 right here. That's from the affordable section. I'm gonna grab one from the high-end section, this top one right here. And it's a very specific one that I'm looking for, that I wanted to use again. Yeah, this one right here from Rowan. This is like a liquid lip balm situation, and it's in the shade Charlie. I really like that. So I'm gonna pull that one too. And let me grab one more. This one right here from Narcissistic. This is in Brick House. Let's grab that one as well. Go to the next drawer, which is my liquid lipsticks and bullet lipsticks drawer. I definitely want to pull a Mented. I picked up 2 of the red shades. So I definitely want, I want a red shade, and I want like a deeper burgundy shade, or maybe a couple, who knows. These are the 2 new red ones that I got. So this is Red Rover and Red Carpet. Red Carpet is a universal red. Red Rover is like a deeper blue base red. So I want to try Red Rover right here. And I want to also grab one of my Pat McGraths. One of my Pat McGrath lipsticks. Mech Manami. Is that the, like, yeah, I think this is like the deeper burgundy one. So I'll grab that. Do I want one from over here? High-end. I'll grab one drugstore lipstick. Maybe I'll grab another nude. Goosebumps and Main Squeeze Morphe. Let's grab Main Squeeze as a nude. And then I'm gonna grab a liquid lipstick. I want one high-end and one drugstore. Let's go with, I have not used this in forever. This right here from Kat Von D is now KVD Beauty. This is Vampira. So let's grab that one. And then I'm also going to grab one of my Maybelline Superstays. And I want this shade right here. This one is in Believer. So let's pick that one too. I wanted you to see the shade of that Pat McGrath lipstick. So this is Mech Manami. I can never say it. But that's the shade of that lipstick. So here are all of my lipsticks. Lipsticks, liquid lippies. A lot of gloss, but I'm a gloss girl. I love gloss, but I like to pull something from each category, and hopefully I will be able to make it work. So let's pull setting spray and then we'll be done. Let's pull some setting spray. Do I want to go with ones I have open, or do I want to go with a new one? I love this stuff right here. This Scandinavia Bridal setting spray. That stuff is so good. So I need like, I'm gonna pick this one for the center of my face, and then I'm gonna go with also the Tarte Stay Spray. So let's go with these two. These are mine actually. I'm gonna put this one back. I like to use this one more in the summertime to control oils. I don't really need that right now. I want something that's going to emphasize the glow on the outer of my face. Maybe I'll pick like one of my hydrating sprays from, no wait, what is this? Yeah, that's the matte. Don't I have a radiant one? Yeah, Radiant Finish, the NYX Radiant Finish setting spray. I'm gonna use this on the outer perimeter of my face. Okay, now I'm officially done. Let's look at the final. Okay, here is a look at the final makeup for my new Shop My Stash for March 2023. Here's my two face palettes. Get these mirrors down so y'all don't see me. The blushes, lippies, setting spray, facial primers, powders, complexion products, brow products, bronzers, powder highlighters, sparkly things, and the color stories for all of the eyeshadow. I know it looks like I have a lot of neutrals, but I feel like I have a good mix of neutrals and colorful because I go to the office once a week. So I have to have neutrals in my stash that I can do like everyday looks with. So let me go ahead and get all of this stuff in the bathroom in my Shop My Stash cart, and we will wrap up this video. All right, so here is all of the new makeup that I pulled in my Shop My Stash ready to go. These are my brush containers. I've got eye brushes here, small face brushes. I had to add another container for small face brushes. And then my larger face brushes are here. I am going to wash up all my dirty brushes before I start using any of this new makeup. So let me be really, really careful. I'll show you what's in here. I've got everything in here, the brow products. Pretty much everything for your eyes is in here. I like to get the smaller palettes up there. This is the complexion one. All the bronzers, blush, highlighter, foundation, concealer, and powders. This one has the face primers, the mascara, lip liner, setting spray, liquid bronzer, and liquid highlighter. And then last but not least, this drawer has the larger palettes and all of the lippies. All right, so that is a wrap for this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are new here and you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you follow me on my other social medias, Gigi Loves Beauty 2. We'll put that right here. And yeah, all of my newbies who come on board, thank you so much for joining me. All of my OGs who continue to support me, thank you for joining me as well. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you on the next Shop My Stash. Bye.